The third annual BARWIS Methods Power to Move Classic charity golf outing and dinner, benefiting the First Step Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit, took place Monday, July 10, 2017 at Oak Point Country Club in Brighton, Michigan. Along with the auction and raffles, attendees had the opportunity to participate in a longest drive contest in lieu of golf due to inclement weather, with pro athletes from the ranks of the NFL and NHL, all in support of raising money for the First Step Foundation's Injury Recovery Program Scholarship Fund. Its purpose is to help individuals with forms of paralysis caused by disorders and spinal cord injuries. Mike Barwis is the founder and CEO of the BARWIS Methods family of companies, including the BARWIS Methods Training Centers. Since the inception of his First Step Foundation in 2014, they've provided over $175,000 in training scholarships.
The clients we have such a wide variety of neurological disabilities and neurological dysfunction. They're all amazing people. I mean, they all have a fire that you want everyone in society to have. They all have a fight and a strive and a goal that is so focused and so tangible that they accomplish things that are deemed impossible. They get up every day and fight for every movement. They fight for everything they get. Just putting on their socks, if they put them on at all. Picking up their spoon to eat. And I'm not talking about just grown men and women who've been in car accidents. I'm talking about children who are born with neurological disabilities who suffer from day one, and we never do. So who are we as human beings if we don't contribute to the people who need us most?
Alex Callahan is 15 and soon to be a sophomore in high school. Born with cerebral palsy, she, along with her mom and siblings, have been members of the BARWIS Methods family since having femur derotation surgery 3 years ago.
She has been doing fantastic. She started there, although she was walking with crutches. She was not able to walk sideways, backwards, or stand on her own, and now she is.
It's been a great experience. It's been a great environment. Like, I'm surrounded by people that know I can get better, and I just wasn't getting that at normal physical therapy. I took an evaluation to be able to drive the car by myself and without hand controls or anything. I passed that. I'm also on the Mercy High School varsity swim team, the first ever to have a disability to make a varsity team at my school, and they wrote an article on me.
Claudia Klein and her mom Deb, who serves on the board of the First Step Foundation, are also members of the BARWIS Methods family. Claudia experienced a brain bleed in her cerebellum in 2005, which affected balance and coordination, among other things. She's come a long way since then.
Being at BARWIS and working on walking and integrating my vestibular system and being around trainers who know what they're doing and how to do that, and having Mike's brilliant brain behind it all is the perfect place for me.
Honestly, the first time in her entire recovery that we had ever had the whole progression laid out of what she needed that was tailored specifically to cerebellar ataxia, which is what she has. So it's very complicated. It's an integration of different neurological systems. There aren't a lot of people even in the world that know what to do. And Mike knew what to do, and then through the extension of his team, it was an amazing fit and definitely changed the course of her recovery.
Along with Mike Barwis and his staff of trainers, family members have the ability to work with many of the professional athletes that don't just utilize BARWIS Methods training facilities, but are all in when it comes to the work of the First Step Foundation.
What I felt when I first saw the injury recovery program is this is awesome. I mean, these people have gone through so much, and someone's here to help. At the end of the day, we're just athletes. They're training for their everyday life. It puts things in perspective. So I'm inspired by them. I'm in awe of them, and you know, it makes what we do look pretty easy.
The injury program, it was kind of broke my heart when I first walked in here. You know, when you look at what people have gone through that you don't really, you know, see on a day-to-day basis or see in a public gym and things like that, it was just kind of, motivational thing just for myself, but seeing them and how much work they put in to do one little thing that seems so simple to other people, it kind of really humbles you and kind of makes you see that what you're doing isn't as hard.
Once I found out the work that Mike does with the patients and seeing how hard they work to regain some very simple motor skills that we might take for granted every day. It's really inspiring stuff to watch how mentally strong they are and just how determined they are to get back to normal. And it's just, for me, it was something that I wanted to be involved in because, you never think something as simple as walking would ever be taken away from you, but you watch some of the circumstances that many of them have been through. You can't help but to feel sympathy for them. But every day, I can't remember the last time I saw them working and they didn't have a big smile on their face. Just so happy to be there, happy to be with Mike and doing his program, and you could see that they're making progress because they come back every single day, they work hard, and it's just, it's really inspiring to be around.
The inspiration behind the First Step Foundation was Brock Mealer, brother of former University of Michigan football player Elliot Mealer. Brock was given a 1% chance of walking after a tragic car accident in 2007 left him paralyzed from the waist down. With Mike BARWIS' training, Brock led the Michigan Wolverines football team onto the field during the 2010 home opener using only 2 canes.
Being in the condition of being in a wheelchair, not moving my legs, not feeling my legs, and having this incredible opportunity to train with the best athletes in the world, have the best coaches in the world surrounding me, and just seeing what potential was really there and looking back on that and saying I'm not going to have any regrets because I'll know I've given and taken every opportunity that was possible for me to go on this journey. And so we had so many other people that saw that and wanted that opportunity. They wanted to go on that journey. And the First Step Foundation is a way to give people that opportunity that otherwise wouldn't have it.
Most of these people struggle because insurance no longer covers their situation. Financially, they can't afford to continue doing what they do. And they surely can't afford to move to another location, live in an area, not have anyone support them. They can't support a job themselves and then go train. Their family has to go with them. What do? The reality is, without resources, most people are inhibited from the opportunity to heal.
The success of the First Step Foundation comes from not only individuals who participate in the annual Power to Move Classic, but from corporate sponsorships as well. One in particular is Farm Bureau Insurance of Michigan, specifically its Southeast managing partners and their agents and staff.
About 7 years ago, we had a chance to meet Brock Mealer, and Brock had talked a little bit about the First Step Foundation and what it's all about. It just seemed like a natural thing for the Southeast Partnership to try to talk to them and work with them and try to be not only a sponsor, but a partner with them in this event. So we've been doing this for 2 years now. We truly appreciate what BARWIS Methods and First Step Foundations had to offer, and we really enjoy the people and the athletes that dedicate their time here. And not only that, but our staff and our wives and some of our families that actually participate as well.
It's absolutely amazing to see that people in business have not forgotten what is important. They have realized that, yes, I'm successful, but I can do good by doing good. I can put myself in an environment where I have great success, but my success can contribute to the lives and the healing of others. And I can still have a great life. Those companies, I'm forever grateful.
You can learn more about BARWIS Methods and the First Step Foundation, the good work they do, and how to support their cause at firststepfoundation.com.